Somewhere in Mama's kitchen, there's food cooking. I want you to join me as I experiment. Hey, all my peeps, how y'all doing? Yes, I say experiment because guess what? I'm doing something different today. A lot of you may have had zucchini bread. Oh, yes. And you know, I'm calling it zucchini bread. Over here, we call this thing a courgette. But I'm sorry, courgette bread does not have the same sound as zucchini bread. So I shall be marketing this as my zucchini bread. But guess what? My zucchini bread is going to be made with a difference. Oh, yes, it is. You know why? Because it's going to be salty caramel. I'm putting some salty caramel chips just over the top.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Oh, Katrina, you're going to love it.
Okay.
Think about it. Zucchini bread, it just really tastes like banana bread, really.
Oh, okay.
That's all. I was going to put some bananas in it, but I decided, no, I just want my salty caramel chips on it.
Cool.
Look, it's going to be like a dessert. So even though it's called a bread, it's a sweet tang, especially with all the sugar that's going up in there. So, first thing first, you want to get you some zucchinis or courgettes. I'm doubling this recipe, okay? So, really, it calls for half the ingredients, although I'm putting 3 eggs in, so you don't find an egg and a half. So, you know, I'm just telling you. So, first thing you want to do is you want to get your zucchini or your courgette, and you want to grate it. Alright, and that's simple. Just get it like this. The average recipe calls for 2. This is my 4th one, which is why I said, and you want to put the peel in all, okay? The skin, everything, all goes in. Then, you want to get yourself a paper towel, and what you want to try and do is squeeze it.
Oh, that's to get the water out.
And that's to get, look at that. As much of that liquid, so it's not. Now have a look at that. Can you see how wet that is? Okay, now that's just that natural water that was in it. You just want to get it so, and I'm going to turn it and do the other side, because you could do this with a tea towel if you want. But I find it's just as easy to do it this way.
Is your oven on?
Yes. Okay. There we go. You don't want to get it all out because you don't want it dry, but you just don't want it too super wet. Okay, now, to this, you're going to add your eggs, okay? Because what we're doing is we're mixing our wet ingredients first, and this is considered a wet, and I should have cut that somewhere else because y'all know me, I don't like to crack my eggs directly in. Yeah, that's a good one. And I'm doing kind of shallow ones, so I'm going to put, actually I'm going to put 4 eggs, because eggs are a good leavener. They helps things to rise. There we go. So there's my eggs, okay? To my eggs, I'm going to now add, because I'm doing my wet ingredients first, I need at least a cup of olive oil, okay? And this is a light olive oil, okay? I don't really want the extra version, because then that gives it
too much flavour.
Just a bit too much flavor there. So we want that in. Okay. To that, we're going to also add our vanilla. Because remember, I told you we're getting our wet ingredients and our dry ingredients. And then we want to take this and we just, well, I'll just use this spoon for right now. And we just want to get that all mixed up.
So that's the zucchini, the egg, the vanilla, and the oil.
The vanilla and the oil, okay? So now, here I have my dry ingredients. So we have flour, and in there I have got 3.5 to 4 cups. So I'm going to add 1 full cup. I mean, this is like a 1.5 cups. Of brown sugar, white sugar.
Wow, you weren't lying when you said there's sugar going
Quite a lot of sugar. Gonna mix that up. Now, I'm going in with my fingers just to break up the brown sugar. I mean, this is a really simple recipe. Just get that in just to break it up. Okay, to this, we're going to add some bicarbonate soda. It is important that you put this in.
Bicarbonate of soda?
Yeah, or baking powder.
Okay, but you've got both.
I know, but both. You need the bicarbonate soda, and that's...
What's the difference between the two?
One fizzes, one doesn't.
Fair enough.
No, they're both kind of leveler, help you level up. So put a little bit of that in. And... there we go. And now we just want to mix all of that. That's our dry. To this, we now need some flavor. Where's my cinnamon? I'm going to put some cinnamon. And this calls for quite a bit of cinnamon because you want that lovely taste. And I also going to put a little bit of my ground mixed spice. Not too much, but a bit.
Mixed spice is what your cloves in your...
Your cloves, your nutmeg.
Okay.
Mmm. Smelling good. Good. Now, to this, you're now going to add your wet to your dry. So, let's just get that all mixed in.
Is that enough wet?
It may not be. I might have put too much dry. Because I'm trying to make like a double batch. So I think what I need a bit more oil. A little bit more oil in there.
Do you want the bigger whisk?
Yeah, this one is way too small. But now I'm going to mix it with a spoon first.
Okay.
So let's see. What's the matter?
No, just the lens cap. So what kind of consistency are you going for? Is it like a dough or is it like a batter?
It's like a batter. This is a bit dry here. I'm going to get more in. And I think I need a bit more of my zucchini. So, we're going to pause. We're going to go get one more zucchini. And I'm not going to squeeze so much juice out of it this time.
Okay.
All right. As you can see, I have grated up another zucchini as well as I've added an egg and a touch more oil. Okay, and that's because I was eyeballing this bad boy. Because I have a lot of flour and yeah, that's more like it.
Okay.
Because you don't want it too thin. You want some consistency with this, but that's it.
So that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, you want to be able to move it. Okay.
So it's slightly drier than a pancake batter.
Oh yeah.
And slightly wetter than a cake. Is that right?
No, it's drier than a cake. Cake's a lot looser than this.
All right.
It's just kind of like this is
It's not quite a dough. It's like a wet dough.
It's a wet dough. There we go. Because normally these are baked in a loaf tin. So you want it to be a little bit dense so that because it's zucchini bread. Although we're calling it a cake. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is just get rid of some of this stuff. And hand me my...
Oh no.
What? Oh, wow.
Upside down.
Dang, blabbit. Hold up. Okay, as you can see, I am filling these little kind of like little mini pie. Put that down. Cases. Because I like to do them so that they each have their own individual dessert. Now the next thing I'm going to do, here, let's get this here. Let me just wipe my hands. These are my salted caramel pieces. I know, I'm coming back to that. I need to get these in the oven.
Alright.
And get 2 trays in.
Okay.
So, hand me one of those, please. And all I'm going to do with these is literally just sprinkle them over the top. So you get that crunchy, salted caramel pieces. Let's put some on these ones. And we're going to get 2 trays straight into the oven. And then we'll come back to you when these have cooked. Okay, have a looky here. They've come out lovely. Some of them have little holes in it, but that's just from the caramel pieces that I put on top. So, really pleased with those. Now the only thing to do is to eat them and get them all wrapped up for the food bank.
Okay, so here we have the finished zucchini cake. Now, Mum's gone out, and I was just about to edit the video and realised that she hadn't finished it. There's no evidence of anyone tasting it and seeing what it's like. Please do not tell her I've done this because she will kill me.
What, why don't I get none?
This. You can have some of it. So let's just see how it tastes. Oh, it's really good.
Good.
Look at that. It's yummy. Just tastes like a cake. You can't even taste the zucchini.
It does as well.
But you can taste the salt caramel. It's delicious.
Oh, that's what it is, caramel.
Please don't tell Mum I did this. She'll find out in about, a few days
Well,
when
what
she
is the
watches
video?
the video. But by then it'll be too late because I would have already eaten it. So, as Mum would say, the little bit of peace.
Oh, God, no.
A whole lot of love.
No.
And some soul.
No.
But not from the mama, from me, from Kat, and that's my daughter Elle behind the camera.
Oh, dear Lord.
Being embarrassed. So now you know how I feel when I have to work with Nanny.